4 of the past 5 years, the Bears have closed the season against the Vikings. They're set to do it again. Next on EA Sports.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Good job over there, baby.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes
another
down.
Day, another dollar, baby.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Here's Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. 33 yards that time.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Fields. Flush to his right, and that is caught. Touchdown. Oh, there is a marker on the field. The celebration may be short-lived. Let's see.
Illegal forward pass.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Big play. Big play.
Darnell Mooney hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year, and we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Throwing, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Throwing again on second down. Cousins. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. That is caught. Westbrook's got it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. Again, it's Cousins. This goes out wide from Madison. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
45, 45. Mike.
To throw, Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
And Folk's kick is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. And incomplete on the deep ball. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's second down. Now it's Fields. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 32 on the play. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the...
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Fields. Toward the pylon, caught. And they get him down at the 1.
Oh, yeah.
He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to... Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Cohen now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch the short passes, he can run under a long pass, or he can do what we saw right there, catch one and then make a big gain after the catch.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Play fake, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Madison running left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Mike, 58, right there. Stay with your man.
To throw is Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Hey, you're on an island.
Now Cousins. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And got his man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got it. 58 to Mike.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Madison. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
We got 4. We got 4.
They'll try to run with Madison. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Cousins will try and throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. He's gonna go up top again. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And Graham on the grab. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Right now, let's hunt, baby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 13. 1:46 to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Three down. Hey, check Mike 40.
Cousins to throw it. Able to find Thielen, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. They can't hang with me.
Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Smith catches left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's Cousins. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Past midfield, look out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Fields now to throw. Being chased out left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Out of the gun, Fields. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Let's show them how to play football. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Bears, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they really sleepwalked through this one as they fall to defeat. And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved.